Hey guys, once again this is Max, aka Paul Whites, and we're back for the fourth video of the Guard Academy. So I took a break from YouTube, just was really busy and didn't really have that much motivation to record, but we're back at it. Today is my new and improved 6'9" park build, kind of the meta do-it-all build. And instead of making it a 30-minute video this time, I'm just gonna get straight to it, just not to waste anyone's time. Yeah. So this build, just as it loads up, this build kind of just fits my playstyle. There are a few things that I could go over pretty quickly just to show you guys what I would change if you wanted to be a more defensive player or whatever that may be. Yeah. So this is my 6'9". I think it's max wingspan, or 7'4" wingspan, but I think either max or max. So these are my attributes. So it looks like there's a lot of finishing. So I can just go over every attribute and tell you what I did it for and the threshold I did it for. 85 close shot. I probably bump like this down a little bit if I redid it. But you get gold fast twitch. So fast twitch is pretty much just standing layups and dunks. So if I ever do need a bailout and I'm boxed or anything and there's a smaller guard on me, I can just do a standing dunk. So for some reason there's like a 6'1", 6'3" on me and he's just quicker and pestering me on the ones or whatever. I can just not even back them down, just paint mash really. 89 driving dunk. So what's good about the 89 driving dunk is 88 you get long athlete, 89 plus one more you get gold slithery, and slithery I think is more important in my opinion. It's the second most important finishing badge besides by limitless takeoff, but it just eliminates a lot of contests through anything, standing, driving, anything, and it helps you just get what you need through. 88 driving dunk, you could do this to 86, it doesn't really matter. The only difference is you get the MJ, the MJ driving dunk with this, which is really good for limitless takeoff. I think it's the best when you activate that. So 86, 88, not that big of a difference, just you get the MJ with that, with 88. Standing dunk 75. So again, this is like one of those things where if they have a small guard on me and he's just quicker and I can't outrun it or whatever, I can just do this. And 75, there's a few shuffle thresholds for 6'9", they're just heights in general, to get good standing dunks. And it's like 70, 75, 80, and then 90 or something. You get different contact dunks or just good animations. 75, I think I got the best threshold for what I wanted. Mid-range, I actually shoot a lot of middies. So even though 70 is not that high, like if I ever need to shoot a mid-range, I shoot a lot of middies because I play Pro-Am a lot. And just a lot of people in Park didn't expect it, so they're usually looking for the remarkable dunk. If you shoot a mid-range or you step back into a midi, people are thinking, oh, he's not going to shoot that to 2. Well, sometimes people will leave you wide open on the midi, so yeah. 85 free ball. It says 86 because I have like a sleeve on, I think, that gives me +1. 85 for the silver limitless, and silver agent's at 83, but you get it for the silver limitless threshold, and I am usually comfortable even without bad shooting from the hash or a step in between the hash with silver limitless. Yeah. If I were to change one thing about this build, it might be the pass accuracy. I do like the high pass. Like this build is really good for I'm blanking, sorry. Just for like rec or whatever, even just being able to throw really quick passes, and also at 85 pass ac, you get the mellow ball pass style. That's what I use. So yeah. Yeah, and it's just you throw really good passes. It's a less chance you'll get of getting a turnover. So it depends what you play or how you want it. Ball handling 87. You get gold clamp breaker. Sadly on the 6'9", you can't get Hall of Fame quick first step because you get an 89, I think, and this is the max it goes to. But gold clamp breaker is still fine, especially. I actually compared the two 6'9s to 6'8s, and the 6'8 isn't really that much better, especially if you're losing 1 inch. The max excel you can get is an 82. Excuse me, sorry. And this you can get 81. It's only one difference. So like, there's not that much difference between this build and the 6.8. So yeah. And also you get better tier animations because you get most of the good perimeter badge caps in tier 2 and 6.9. I'll show you guys that later. Dribble ball 75 to get the MJ. A dribble style. It only goes to 76, so I didn't even bother with that. So this, what I said about this build earlier is you can change a few things. You can put down the finishing a little bit and put more defense into it, but I think this is perfect for the way I want to play. 86 perimeter for the gold clamps, gold challenger. Yeah. Again, this build doesn't have that much interior rebounding. It has a decent rebounding actually, but you know, like I said earlier a few times. 86 for gold clamps, gold challenger, 78 steel for the silver interceptor. You get bronze by itself without having any steel, but I think just the threshold of silver, even though it's not like a tested thing that 2K Labs tested, I really like that threshold. You get a lot of steals, especially if you know how to time it. There's a lot of people in Park, at least in Park, and Pro Am is different, but in Park there's a lot of people that are scared to press, like the slang I use at least in Pro Am is buttons. Like you gotta press buttons. In this game, if you don't press steal, even if you have a 99 steal with Hall of Fame interceptor, you're not gonna get the ball. Unless it hits your head sometimes, which is a fluke. But that's a really high skill gap. If I notice a team actually pressing buttons and getting lane steals, I know they're good, because there's a lot of even really good players with 80-91 percentages that don't do this. They just want to play it safe, even though it's a free steal and it's at their head. 78 steal for silver interceptor, like I just said. 70 block. This is for the bronze anchor. This is only tier 3 badge that I think I'm using, and I think that's a 1 core badge I use. But yeah, you might think, oh, 87 for block for the silver anchor, and the 2K Labs made a video about the nothing to bronze is like the biggest jump in bronze to silver, silver to gold isn't that big. It's not that important, but Hall of Fame is. But I'm not gonna ever have a 99 steal, a 99 block. So yeah, 70 is fine for me. 70 defensive rebounding for the rebound. Actually, I think I cored anchor on bronze and then got and then rebound chaser on bronze for this, and then 67. I could do 70, but if I brought it down 3, I could have saved 3 attributes. Sometimes offensive rebounding is important in one. So like if you miss a shot and go against a small dude, if you even have just a slightly higher rebounding, you can get rebounds over the smaller guys. So you're probably looking at these physicals and like you don't like the speed. It's not maxed out, but again, 2K Labs has tested. It's shown that speed isn't really an important attribute this year, and you might think that's crazy, but for holding the ball, the most important things are excel for the first few steps, and then speed with the ball if you're just running around going back and forth. Speed only helps when you're running off the ball on offense. So even on defense, speed is not important. It's about your perimeter defense, which is tied to your lateral quickness. So you could have a 99 perimeter, which means you have a 99 lateral and a 25 speed, and you'd still be really quick on defense. You'd be Kawhi Leonard. Yeah. So speed is, I had to go with the excel when I put it to 81. Max excel, vertical for the 75 to get the 86. That could take up pro contact dunks, and then 99 stem. Some people tell me 95 and then the +4, but it showed that. Again, 2K Labs is everything. I really shout them out. The Gatorade is actually a +4, +3 type thing. It's a percentage. So it might be true that if you have a 99 and you get the +4, it's actually a percentage. It's not necessarily you have an 103 or you just stay at 99. So I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah. This video is already getting pretty long. I'm trying to go quick. But if you guys do like this, are liking this so far, and when I show you guys these badges, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like. It means a lot. I'm not saying I need it as an incentive to make these videos, but it is important to me. I would appreciate that if you guys did that for me. Gold fast twitch, like I said, about the standing dunks. I haven't completely finished, so I could pour this, and I'm probably going to get rise up on bronze, because again, I don't like posterizer. Yeah. Fearless finisher, gold. I really like. This is one of my favorite finishing badges. You just absorb contact really well. Even standing layups and dunks too. It helps with that too. And it helps. It's kind of like an extra slithery finisher, kind of. Excuse me. Sorry. So sorry. What I like about the 6.9 is that limitless takeoffs with tier 2, so you never have to worry about pouring it or anything like that. But you see, I have a double playmaking, which is really nice from season 3. But if you didn't have it, I'll show you what you guys could do to make that easier. Or if you just had one of each and not 2 playmaking or 2 shooting, I can show you what I would do. Gold limitless, gold. I said gold limitless, gold. Wow. Silver masher. This is my ISO. You see at my bottom. This is team versus ISO. I have ISO just on it. Yeah. Slithery gold, like I just talked about. Slithery, I think, is more important than posterizer, to be honest. Yeah, masher doesn't really work. You could put anything besides by masher, but I think everything else is besides by fast twitch. Again, it depends how you play, but fearless, limitless, and slithery I think are the most important finishing badges for any build. Shooting. So I get 19. If I had the core badge and I didn't want it, if I didn't want the double playmaking, because again it took away 2 shooting. I don't have any shooting core. I would core limitless and then probably put it on Deadeye. Or maybe it depends how you play catch and shoot. But if you're Deadeye helps with, it says late closeouts. So like if you shoot open and they somehow get a contest, it won't be that bad. So I do really like Deadeye for ones, because if you do it, a step back or whatever, and they're late to react, they won't think you shoot and they won't fully commit. Sometimes they might get a good challenger contest, but this pretty much kind of eliminates challenger in my opinion. For some things at least. Yeah. Silver agent. Again, what's nice about this build, 6.9 and not 6.8, because in 6.8 you'd have this tier 3 agent and like limitless tier 3. You get this tier 2, which is way less badges, and then yeah, everything else is tier 3. That's important, but agent 3 tier 2 is nice. This is my ice. I'll show you what my team won. The only thing different is Vice Grip and Bailout. I have Claim Breaker, Cord, and Handles for Days Cord. I don't know why I said I like that. Unpluckable is just really hard to core. I could save an extra badge point doing that, but so I get these 2 cord. If I didn't have the extra points, I just do Claim Breaker, Cord, and then not have killer combos. A lot of people don't understand what killer combos is. It's kind of like pretty much a better version of ankle breaker, because you can do the most basic crossover or any move and they will get stunned. If they don't have ankle braces, which eliminates killer combos if you didn't know, they will get stunned almost every possession. And it's not for that long. It's not like an ankle breaker, like they'll fall or even stumble. They're just gonna like kind of freeze for half a second, or usually half a second. And that might not seem like a lot, but if you're doing a crossover then rim running, that half second might be all you need to get the bucket. Yeah. Hyperdrive. Some people don't like it. I kind of like it. So yeah. Sometimes I do Russell Westbrook, the crossover to go forward. Anchor Bronze. You could put this on Rebound Chaser and take out like a Menace or whatever. Depends. Challenger, I think, is really one of the most important badges. Again, it's a friendly badge, but I think any build could use it beneficially. Interceptor, like I talked about. Silver Clamps. Bronze Workhorse. Oh my gosh. I cannot talk today. I don't think works that well. Because usually I haven't noticed a difference between Hall of Fame or even bronze versus nothing. Yeah, box out beats bronze just to somehow get a box at over 7 footers. It does work. Bronze glove I never really reach anyways because I'm a 78. If I had my 99 steel, pro and lock out there, I would be spamming X sometimes or going for the bump steel, but not really on this build. Gold Menace to lower their perimeter stats, which I think is cool. Yeah. I think that should be it. For ISO, for park or ones, I usually use extreme clamps, just because I'm really confident in my ability to score and get a bucket. When I get takeover, I'm really worried about defense. So if I'm playing twos and I'm scoring, if I ever mess up, at least I know I'll be able to get a stop way easier, if not guaranteed, with extreme clamps takeover. And then I never really ever pop this, but a lot of people don't know that the takeover that you use, if you do that thing, you get more progress than you would. If this is slashing, you know, if my team had team take, I'd get slashing, which would be cool. But I'm shooting more than I am rim running, just how I play. So I'd get more takeover doing that, because I'm never going to get double takeover in this. But if you're playing current gen, it doesn't really matter. You can get both of them, but it's not like that in next gen. So yeah, that should be it. So I was planning on making this video like 10 minutes, but it wouldn't go over. If you guys did like that video, this is my new and improved 6'9" build. My last one had an 83-3 ball. I didn't have bronze on this. I didn't really like it. It had good defense, but I just didn't really like the way it played. And I'm more of a shooter than a rim runner. So, if you guys did like this video, again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.